Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to our channel, the Eaton Squad. My name is Eddie. So for today's update, you guys have probably seen this on the news that monkeypox has finally made it to the Philippines. We have one case. So the press secretary of the president earlier had a press briefing with regards to this. The Department of Health representative was there too to give an update. How is this going to affect the travel updates to the Philippines, and how are they going to treat this monkeypox on the arrivals of international passengers? So let's talk about it. Details coming right up. So I was watching the press briefing earlier, and they talked quite a bit on the monkeypox, especially on the first case of it in the Philippines. So there's one, and there were about 10 people exposed to this particular patient. They're not gonna name. We don't even know if he's a male or she's a female, so they kept it confidential. But I am going to show you guys the video on this update. Reporters were asking. It was also discussed about the alert level system because they said this is June the 29th. And until now, there is really no update on that. So we'll see what the press secretary has to update on that, and what was the president's reaction, or what was the president's protocol with this new monkeypox case in the Philippines. So all of that, let's watch this update.
I'll be reading the DOH statement. The DOH detects the first confirmed case of monkeypox in the Philippines. The Department of Health has detected the first confirmed case of monkeypox in the country. The case is a 31-year-old Filipino national who arrived from abroad last July 19. The case had prior travel to countries with documented monkeypox cases. The case was tested and confirmed positive for monkeypox via reverse transcriptase polymerase chain reaction, or RT-PCR, done at the DOH Research Institute for Tropical Medicine on July 28. The case has been discharged well and is undergoing strict isolation and monitoring at home. DOH has completed its case investigation and identification of close contacts. 10 close contacts were recorded, of which 3 were from the same household. All have been advised to quarantine and are being monitored by the department. The DOH assures everyone that our public health surveillance systems are able to detect and confirm monkeypox cases. Monkeypox is caused by a different microorganism. It's different from COVID-19. Investigation of recent monkeypox cases in other non-endemic countries indicate potential transmission through sexual contact. It spreads mostly by intimate sexual contact with those who have rashes or open lesions. It is not like COVID-19 that spreads mostly through air. While it is now a public health emergency of international concern, everyone can actually help prevent and spread the spread of monkeypox. We minimize close sexual contact with suspected cases, especially those with rashes or open wounds. Keep our hands clean, wear face masks, cover cough using our elbow, and continue to choose areas with good ventilation or airflow. The DOH also wishes to emphasize that while anyone may get it, but if you have travel history to countries with monkeypox and then have symptoms like fever, lymphadenopathy or kulane, and rashes, that's the time that you need to seek medical attention. This will help hasten recovery. For more information, you may access our materials. Please access it through an online folder, bit.ly/monkeypoxfacts, that's one word, with capital M and F. That would be all, Sec.
Ma'am, what is the condition of the 10 close contacts? Are they exhibiting symptoms of monkeypox?
No symptoms for the current close contacts. That's why they're all on quarantine still. They're being observed.
What symptoms were exhibited by the first case of monkeypox? At bakit po ngayon lang po na i-report, ngayon po na naka-recover na itong case natin?
Well, as we have mentioned, the patient was tested and confirmed yesterday, July 28, but we will not be divulging any more of the clinical information because that's all within the purview now of the specialist who's looking at them.
Ask for the gender of the first detected case.
I think we will not go into that,
Alright.
but as long as you know that the patient is a 31-year-old Filipino national.
And ano po yung travel history niya? Saang bansa po siya galing?
All we can say is that the patient traveled to areas with confirmed cases of monkeypox that are typically non-endemic areas.
And dumaan naman po siya, Doc, sa screening no, when he arrived at the airport.
Yes, dumaan po sa screening, but we all know no, that the symptoms do not necessarily come out earlier, di ba? Yung iba much later.
Good morning. Ma'am, just to remind lang po the public, ano po yung SOP with regards po sa monkeypox? Like yung mga close, yung naging close contact nung case, gaano katagal yung kanilang quarantine? And paano po yung nagiging screening ng mga arriving na Filipinos? Kailangan may symptoms muna before undergoing sa test? Ganun po ba?
Yes, no. So basically, for the close contacts of this case, as with any other cases, based on our guidelines, you need to quarantine for 14 to 21 days, no, based on the onset of your symptoms, no. So we'll just need to observe them for that duration of period kasi doon yung pwedeng lumabas. As to passengers coming from abroad, some of you who might have traveled would note that the Bureau of Quarantine One Health Pass, it also asks screening questions about monkeypox. So that's the first line. Second is fever nga yung isang symptom, di ba? So meron pa rin tayong mga temperature screening na available sa airport natin. Then of course, yung mas hindi lang makikita, no, would be the rashes, 'di ba? Kasi kung naka-long sleeve yung pasahero, no. But efforts are ongoing now para matingnan, no, kung mga naka-jacket, pwede silang papatanggal yung jacket. But then this would be probably the most difficult to screen from afar.
Ma'am, at least maybe know kung saang area po yung case.
All we can let you know now is the case is recovering well at home. I think we wouldn't be divulging any more information other than that.
Thank you, Doc.
How soon can we avail of the smallpox vaccine or vaccines for monkeypox? And sino po ang priority na makakakuha nito if ever?
Well, now our discussions are ongoing. I think we've mentioned it in our previous press conferences that we're working with the US government to secure the vaccines. There's not a lot that's available in the market. Also, that it's only a select population group that will have to be vaccinated. Again, it's not like COVID that all of us need to be vaccinated.
Follow up from Job. Is DOH prepared to contain another global health emergency like monkeypox?
Our systems are in place. But we all need to work together. We need also the public to be vigilant, particularly the key population groups who are at most risk. And based on what we know about monkeypox, lifestyle, no, there is a very clear need to be more careful about who we interact with, particularly sexual, intimate contact. So I think what is clear to us is we're working closely with those population groups so that they will have better preparation, risk perception, that this is a disease that would probably concern them more than the general population.
Secretary Trixie, ano lang po yung mensahe ng Malacañang sa publiko ngayon ngang may monkeypox na may mga paalala at ano po kaya yung reaksyon din ni Pangulong Marcos dito nga sa monkeypox?
Well, first of all, it's only one case, number one. Number two, as you can see, it doesn't affect the entire population. Number three, this is not like COVID that can be spread by air very easily and could possibly be fatal. This is not particularly fatal. But it is of concern. So his primary concern was to get the information out so that people will be aware, but also to be aware that the systems of the DOH are in place and that this is not the same as COVID.
Secretary Angeles, magandang hapon po.
Magandang hapon.
Secretary, napag-usapan po ba yung susunod na magiging alert status since tayo ay July 29 na malapit na yung August 1?
Susunod na
alert
status. That will be called by the DOH, so we will have to wait Anyway, they do right now it is status quo, so we'll maintain the alert levels for now. But the entire process is also continuously under review, so we have to wait.
So we expect announcement siguro bago mag-August 1 pa.
Yes, sir.
So unlike COVID, they were more concerned about COVID because like they said, it's airborne, even though some would say it's not airborne and stuff like that. But with monkeypox, they are not as concerned as COVID, just like the secretary has said that there's a particular pattern on how this particular disease gets spread. They mention it's sexually transmitted, so it's almost like AIDS or STD, stuff like that. So it's a concern, but it's not as bad as COVID, and it will also have a vaccine which is limited. So we will hear more about it soon because the Department of Health has not really said anything yet on what's the protocol, what's going to be the the safety and health protocols for everybody, what will be the protocol for the arriving international traveler. What I've heard earlier on this press briefing, that if you have it or if you test positive with it, your quarantine will be from 14 days to 21 days. Oh no, that is longer than the COVID-19 quarantine before. So they are keeping an eye on it, just like they said, keeping an eye on it. They are keeping a close watch on this monkeypox disease in the Philippines. So they are still, I wouldn't say complacent, but they are confident that our response team is intact and ready just in case this becomes out of hand. So I will definitely keep you guys posted on that, especially if this affects any travel updates to the Philippines. So this is our latest update, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, concerns, or inquiries with regards to this video or in any of our travel-related videos, please comment it down below, and I will try to get back to you guys as soon as I can. Or you can direct message me in our Facebook page, same handle, the Eaton Squad. Again, guys, thank you so much for the continued support and trust to our channel and to our family. I hope to see you on our next travel update. Stay safe, stay healthy, and God bless everyone. Bye.